Good morning, everyone. The Delaware County Commission meeting for April 18th, 2024 is now in session. Would you stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Again, good morning, everyone. The Delaware County Commission meeting for April 18th. To my right is fellow Commissioner and Vice Chair Barb Lewis, and to my left is fellow Commissioner Jeff Benton. And of course, our Administrator Tracy Davies and our Deputy Administrators Don Houston and Eric Hostetter are with us today, and as well as our clerks. And with that, let's begin.
Resolution number 24-307 in the matter of approving electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held April 15th, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 24-307. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
We do not have any public comment today, so that brings us to item number 3, resolution number 24-308, in the matter of approving purchase orders, then and now certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 0417 and memo transfers in batch number MT APR 0417.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 24-308. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-309, in the matter of approving travel expense requests.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 24-309. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-310, in the matter of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners proclaiming April 2024 as National Child Abuse Prevention Month in Delaware County.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Jeff Sum, the Protective Services Administrator for Delaware County, and I brought with me Kevin Benz. He's one of my intake investigation supervisors. We're here to recognize April's Child Abuse Prevention Month and Awareness Month. Just want to give you some quick local stats. Our units investigated 391 reports of abuse and neglect last year. Of those, they substantiated or indicated 87. We had roughly 73 children in foster care over the course of the year. 18 children placed with kinship placements, 19 children were reunified over the course of the year, 5 adoptions, and 2 emancipations. And our workers completed over 1,500 visits with families last year. Our staff does an amazing job. We're one of the top counties in the state, and I'd like to thank them and our community and our partners.
Thank you. Did you want to add anything?
No, sir, thank you.
You're just there for
Just here for
support, right?
Yeah.
I'll go first. We do this every year, and it's always part of recognition of foster parents, and I know we have an event next month for that. It always amazes me that anyone could harm a child, but unfortunately there are some people out there. And I'm going to read the resolution, but before we do that, I'm going to give the opportunity to my fellow commissioners to comment as well. Commissioner Lewis.
Just like to thank you all and everyone in the department for all the hard work that you do. I mean, I can't imagine, this is tough work day after day, but you do it and you help so many people. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would echo that. Thank you for all you do. I mean, taking care of the kids who are, defenseless in many cases. And you guys see some really tough situations, I'm sure. It can be a challenge to handle some really difficult situations, but you do it greatly. And the community appreciates it. The kids, the families, really, really do a good job, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And you really never know the impact, because you have an impact on these young lives. But there's no way you know what would have happened if not. But I think we all know that they're in a better place and they're better served because of the work you, plural, all of you do in your department. So thank you very much for that. With that, I'm going to read the resolution, the proclamation. Whereas the theme for National Child Abuse Prevention Month, April 2024, is building a hopeful future together, focusing on creating a nurturing and supportive environment for children and families in Delaware County. And whereas last year there were over 2,404 reports of child abuse and or neglect recorded in Delaware County, and 32 families in need of ongoing supportive services. And whereas child abuse and neglect are preventable, and all communities benefit when children and families are supported, and whereas Delaware County is committed to working together to ensure all children and families have the resources and support they need to reach their full potential. And whereas ensuring Delaware County families have the nurturing environment they deserve for a better future. Therefore, be it resolved that the Delaware County Board of Commissioners recognize April 2024 as Child Abuse and Neglect Prevention Month, signed by Commissioner Jeff Benton, Commissioner Barb Lewis, and Commissioner Gary Merrill. With that, let's vote on the proclamation resolution, and then we'll take a photo.
Vote on motion 24-310. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Let's get a photo.
Thank you.
Okay. Tip up. Let's proceed.
Resolution number 24-311, in the matter of approving the agreement for the Title IV-E agencies and providers for the provision of child placement and the first and second amendments to this agreement between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners, the Delaware County Department of Job and Family Services, and child placement provider, Selah House LLC.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Jennifer Wattenshade. I'm the Business Administrator with Job and Family Services. This is just a routine contract. We do have one youth placed there. It's definitely a beneficial placement for this youth.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-311. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Thanks,
you.
Jennifer.
Resolution number 24-312, in the matter of approving supplemental appropriations, transfer of appropriations, and a transfer of funds.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Justin Navi, Director of Finance. This request has been submitted primarily to authorize supplemental appropriations and quarterly cash transfers for 2 capital improvement funds.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-312. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, Justin.
Thank you.
Resolution number 24-313, in the matter of approving change order number owner OCO 17 to the construction manager at risk contract between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners and Gilbane Company for the Bixby Campus DACC redevelopment project.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion.
Good morning, John Melvin, Director of Facilities. I am told this is the final change order as we close out the Bixby project out
Yeah,
there.
we can
So,
get that in blood, or?
that's what I am told, and we have worked through these change orders. This is to clean up the project. Gilbane is still working on some of the punch list items. We had quite a large list. They are going through, checking those off as we finalize that project and wrap it up.
Wow.
I was out there earlier this week for a meeting, and I know there's a lot of work still going on out there. And
Yeah, we're finally getting the front lobby columns wrapped. Gilbane has a contractor with a local company, Benchmark, to finish that work up. So that is getting done this week. That's the last major noticeable piece. And just a few, like, say, punch list items we're going through and stuff. So, yes, yeah, very close.
And we had some general conversations. Nothing was ever decided about some help on the exterior. Are we working on
I'm
that?
still working on that, yes. Going to get some estimates on that, yeah.
Okay, very good. Any other questions or comments? Call for vote.
Vote on motion 24-313. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-314, in the matter of approving the request for the statement of qualifications for architectural engineering design services for the Carnegie Building 911 Center renovations.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion.
In anticipation of the next item, we're going out and request qualifications for an architect design firm to look at the Carnegie Building and remodeling the 911 Center and offices within that as we move forward as moving the public defenders over into the 109 North Sandusky Street building. So,
It seems like an appropriate day to do that. Today, the commissioners and our staff are providing lunch for 911, so
Yep.
you couldn't pick a more appropriate day to do that. And it just reminds us the great job they do and the conditions that they work in, we want to make sure they're
Yep.
appropriate. Any other questions or comments? Call for vote.
Vote on motion 24-314. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-315, in the matter of approving an invitation to bid for renovations at 109 North Sandusky Street.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion.
as mentioned, this will be a remodel of the 109 to accommodate moving the public defender's office into that location. A large cost of this project is actually making it better accessible. We're going to move the accessible entrance to the front. There's currently an existing ramp that goes to the back for ADA accessibility. That ramp is in poor condition, actually needs to be addressed anyway. So we want to bring that around to the front and then create some security items for the public coming in there and for the public defender's office. So that's a large portion of the expenses. So we are submitting this to the city for review, so we still have to go through the historical commission and the city review process. Putting it out to bid. Anticipate bids will come in here in May, hopefully beginning of June, middle part of June. Award the bid, get started, looking at probably about 4-month construction process is what we're estimating. So we'll put it to completion hopefully in that end of October, November timeframe.
Commissioner Ben's got you well trained, doesn't he? Hey, do you have any other questions for
Yeah,
John?
John knew what I was going to ask. So.
I know our public defender is looking forward to, and its staff
Yes.
to their new home.
Yes,
so.
DLZ has worked closely and run all these plans through their office, and yes.
Oh,
So,
that's
and we'll
great.
also be submitting them to the state for reimbursement, for the partial
That's right.
reimbursement for this construction cost as well.
You know, and we've said it before, and I think now we're talking about moving them, giving them better location to do their job. They've really done an outstanding job, and Carlos and his team have, and I've heard it from the judges, I've heard it from the prosecutor's office, and the goal is to make sure everybody has a proper defense, and I think we've gone a long way in assuring that, and I think everybody should be applauded for that effort.
Yep.
So,
They are, I just want to note, we are remodeling the entire building. They will be occupying the 3rd floor as well, getting as many offices in there as we can to accommodate. So this is addressing their current and near future needs, but yeah, this doesn't allow for much growth in that office, just a side note.
Yeah, they are doing a wonderful job, yeah. It's great,
I don't think we can say it too often.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Vote?
Vote on motion 24-315. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-316, in the matter of approving a professional services agreement with Management Advisory Group LLC for interim economic development management, advisory, and consultation services.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tracy Davies, County Administrator. The agreement before you with Management Advisory Group is to advise and support the county with economic development-related matters. Dana McDaniel, former Dublin City Manager and former Economic Development Director for Dublin, he will be the lead on this and will be our day-to-day contact, working very closely with me. We also have access to other top advisors, including Dave Collinsworth, the former Westerville City Manager. So it's a great team that's going to help us provide economic development services.
And Tracy, thank you for your leadership on this. Sure. Any other questions or comments? Call for vote?
Vote on motion 24-316. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
That brings us to
Brings us to
administrator
reports.
report.
Nothing from me.
I do have something that
What?
I would like to mention. I attended the Delaware County Transit meeting last evening and just wanted to give them a shout out. They were nominated by Ohio Health for the Partner Champion Award through the Delaware Public Health District, and they received that award. And it was for their efforts in aiding our residents through transportation to get to regular and timely health care. So just wanted to recognize them for a job well done. They continue to trend over 11,000 trips a month. So they're doing very, very well, thanks to Andy and his leadership.
Oh, that's great.
And you didn't have anything else, Tracy?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Harry, do you have anything? Commissioner Lewis?
Yes, I wanted to read an email that I received from our emergency management director at 9:30 last night. Good evening, everyone. Following the line of storms that moved across Delaware County earlier today, April 17th, we were made aware of damage in southeastern Harlem Township and have met with their fire department to start surveying homes. So far, we've identified damage to 8 properties. Most damage has been to siding or shingles, but about half of those have some structural damage to their roofs. We will finish up the damage survey tomorrow, meaning today. We have also communicated this to the National Weather Service and are trying to set up a survey to see if this was straight line winds or tornado damage. We are not aware of any unmet needs at this time, but we have been in communication with the American Red Cross in case anything changes. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, Alex McCarthy. Just again, recognition of the great job that he and our other EMA officials are doing.
And that's the very tip of our county,
That's
southeast corner of Harlem,
yeah.
so.
Yeah, right.
Anything?
Yeah, just a couple of things I would like to, I was thinking of mentioning Alex's leadership. He's been a busy guy the last
He
month.
is.
With the tornadoes in March, this tornado / high winds, and, the eclipse. I mean, again, he's been very busy, but it's gone very, very well, as well as could be expected. So congratulations to him and all the partners. I mean, the fire districts, the local governments, I mean, all the other people who make emergency response very, very well done here. We've got a couple big things for Ohio Wesleyan in the next, today and tomorrow. Today there's an announcement of a collaboration with Columbus State and Ohio Wesleyan, which is great to hear. Higher education is changing dramatically. Employer needs are changing dramatically, and it's good to see Ohio Wesleyan and Columbus State partnering on programs to address those needs. So learn more later today. Tomorrow is the inauguration of the 17th president of Ohio Wesleyan University, Matt Vandenberg, and inauguration ceremony, lunch, and other activities surround about that. Really very nice to see. And President Vandenberg's done a really nice job of collaborating with us, with the city, and with others to advance our community. Regional planning meeting was Tuesday evening, a special meeting, and discussions centered around just improved communications and maybe a little more refined reporting between the RPC and the townships, villages, cities that they support. It went very well. Constructive dialogue, some more changes. Commissioner Merrill's on the executive committee. More changes to come as we talk through those issues. Did the tour of the sheriff's building yesterday, all 3 of us?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and that was a very impressive building. Sheriff Balzer is very happy with the building, the staff, the officers, et cetera, I think are very happy with the new facility. Great location. Again, it's just a nice that we are able to build a building like that to handle the law enforcement team and provide them with the resources that they need to be successful, and the great leaders that they are in providing law enforcement here in Delaware County. Then we've got a 911 lunch today as well. I think Commissioner Merrill and I are going to be briefly attending that because we have to go to this Ohio Wesleyan Columbus State announcement. But
I'm going to that too.
yeah, we just can't say enough about 911 and the sheriff's dispatchers, just how good a job they do. So that's it.
Yeah, I think our plan is to go over there after our meeting before we head down to Columbus State. And both presidents, both universities will be present today.
Yeah.
And President Vandenberg and President Harrison. And looking forward to the announcement and finding out more about what they want to share with us. And that occurs 11:30 today. Somebody mentioned the eclipse. I saw online, look, we did such a good job here. Orange, Ohio, 1,500 glasses, and you couldn't see anything. They didn't work.
Oh, no.
They didn't work. So I have no idea what the recourse on that is, but that's unfortunate. But that was, and I think I saw oranges outside Cleveland somewhere, I believe. I'm not sure about that, but somewhere in our state. The other thing, I will not be able to attend the event tomorrow, the inauguration of the new president, because I'll be at the CCO retreat, which will be this afternoon and tomorrow. And I have sent my regrets, and I have to choose, and I felt I should be at the retreat in the chamber event, the CCO event. And as already mentioned about the luncheon, we can't say it enough, what a great job 911 does, and I think we're all three planning on getting over there before we head south, so I look forward to telling them that in person. So with that, I do believe we have a need for executive.
We do. Resolution number 24-317, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of appointment, employment of a public employee or public official.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion, vote,
Vote on motion 24-317. Mr. Merrill?
aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
We are now in executive session.
Thank you.